welcome back to my YouTube channel. So for today's video, I wanted to show you how I planned for this upcoming month, which is April, all my designs and what I got inspired on. I hope you guys like this type of videos. Let me know in the comments. Okay, so to start with, I don't know if you guys noticed on the title, but this month I'm gonna be doing a Skyline theme. And to be more specific, it's a Seattle skyline. This time of the year reminds me when I visited Seattle, because while I was there, it did rain a little bit. And I feel like April is the month where it rains the most, especially where I live. So when it comes to drawing the skyline, all I did was do simple shapes to try to mimic different type of buildings, and I'm making sure all of them have different heights so it doesn't look too plain and boring. What I use to color these buildings is obviously my trusted Crayola markers. I did focus on mostly cold colors. I wanted this skyline to reflect the rain, and I wanted it to feel like a cold day, but still colorful, happy, and inviting. To do that, I used different types of colors like gray, blue, purple, darker blue, and also orange. When it comes to the title, I wanted it to be very simple. You guys know me, I don't really do anything fancy. Moving on to the quote that I chose for this month, and it says, "When life gives you rainy days, wear cute boots and jump in the puddle." Like you guys can tell, I'm sticking with the rainy theme, and I thought this quote was so cute. It just reminds you to look at the good parts of life, even if it's not so great. I'm gonna keep the quote page very simple, because I want the eye-catching part to still be the skyline. But on top of the page, I'm going to be using 3 colors, which is gray, blue, and purple. And that's going to be the background to my tiny little skyline on top. It's nothing fancy, just kind of recreating what I have on my main page. And also I'm adding a little bit of shade by coloring with the black marker. And that's how it looks like. Moving on to my monthly log. To do the calendar, I'm just gonna keep it very simple. It's gonna be kind of similar to my last plan with me. If you guys didn't see it, I'll link it down below. But yeah, I'm gonna try to make it as clean as possible. And to do that, I'm gonna make sure that every line is equally as separated. Also, I'm still gonna add some color to this calendar, and this time I'm gonna be using the gray and the purple. I really like how simple and easy it looks. It doesn't look overcrowded, which makes it great to use. And I'm gonna complete this calendar by obviously adding the days of the week, as well as adding each number of this month, just so I know which day is which. To finish decorating this page, I'm still gonna use the gray and the blue that I've been using. I'm gonna use them to add some touches of color on the top of the page. Right over the colors, I'm gonna write monthly log, and this title is gonna still be very simple, really nothing fancy about it, just like my other ones. To finish up this monthly log, I'm gonna do a box right next to it, and this is gonna be the notes box. I'm gonna write anything that I might think is important and that I have to remember for this month. And to decorate it, I'm gonna use the purple marker. And this is how the monthly log looks like. Now, moving on to the mood tracker. So the way I'm gonna decorate this month's tracker is by drawing a couple more buildings because of the skyline theme. And what I like about this design is the fact that I'm gonna use the windows to kind of track how I felt that day and whether it went great or not, just my overall feelings. Also, I'm gonna make sure that the windows have enough space just for me to be able to color them or mark them. This is obvious, but I'm gonna add each day of the month just to make sure I know how I'm keeping track of it. And this is how the mood tracker looks like. Very simple, but it's gonna look way more colorful once it's used. Now moving on to my habit tracker. You guys know that I use this page just to make sure I'm staying on track on my goals and how I'm spending my time and whether I'm improving or not. To do that, you guys know that I make little calendars for each thing that I'm trying to track so I can stay responsible and I can see my progress throughout the days. I'm gonna add some color to this page by still using the purple and the gray. I love how these two colors look together. I think they work really well. To finish up, I'm obviously going to add what I'm trying to track. This is how these two pages look like. I think they look very simple, but they're gonna be very practical. To finish up this month's plan with me, I'm gonna first do my goals page, and I'm gonna decorate it by doing a tiny skyline, still Seattle, and I'm gonna decorate with the same colors. Also, if you're still watching this part of the video, let me know if you've ever been or if you're from Seattle. I think that would be so cool to know. To finish up, this is my ideas page that I mostly use for my YouTube videos or little projects that I have. To decorate this page, I'm gonna use all the colors that I use for my skyline, and I'm gonna do little bubbles all around ideas. And since it's the idea page, I'm gonna do a bunch of question marks on each bubble. I think it ended up looking so cute. It's definitely one of my favorite designs for this month's bullet journal. To finish up, here's the final flip through. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. I hope you liked it. Let me know what you think about it. Also, if you do recreate it, here are all my social medias. Make sure you tag me on Instagram. And if you didn't know, I do have an Etsy shop where I make handmade, super cute magnetic bookmarks. You guys can check it out if you want. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I'll see you next time. Bye.